Oh, how good! G'day there. Welcome to the very first The Sith Side, the collaboration of me, the Ray Side, and Tony from Star Wars Sith. We are so excited to be here. Oh my god, we're here.
Wow. Yes, we're here, but holy shit, Rossi
Was
just
that 50? What the
he
hell is
just
going on?
gifted
It's
50
already
memberships.
insane.
We're a minute in, guys.
A
Holy
minute in.
crap. Rossi, you're a legend. You're a legend, Rossi. I appreciate you. I saw that. I'm like, is that right? Is that a 5?
Is that real? Is that real? Jeez.
Wow. Rossi, thank
Insane.
you so much. But yeah, guys, this is the first episode, one of many. Me and Hannah will
Yes.
be here Wednesday nights just to vibe, hang out with you guys, let you know what we got going on, any news, updates, all that good stuff. Hannah, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. It was my birthday yesterday, so I'm 25 years old. I feel older and wiser than ever before. I feel like I can conquer the world now that my
Yes.
frontal lobe has fully developed at 25. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing very good. Coming off the back of a cold, but apart from that, life is fan-doodly-tastic. How are you doing? What's going on with you?
I'm good. Happy late birthday. Now that you're 25 in America, you can rent a car now on your own. Congratulations.
I couldn't rent a car before? You're
Yeah,
kidding.
I'm pretty sure you have to be 25 or older in America to rent a car. So
Damn.
without, yeah, but now you can, no worries.
No, I
But
can. No, I can. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
yeah, but guys, happy birthdays in the chat for Hannah. Did you do anything exciting, or you kind of was just low key building Legos, kind of sick, right?
Yeah, it was pretty low key, but I did all my favorite things. Yeah, I built some Lego, got a bunch of presents from my girlfriend. Gonna go see family tonight. It's kind of
Nice.
just doing some few things over the weekend, celebrating as well because it's middle of a work day. Come on, I gotta get on the grind. I've got to be
Yeah.
working. But and then yesterday we went to I don't know what you guys would call it. It's essentially an arcade. It's called Time Zone. I don't know if you have that.
Uh, oh,
It's
okay.
just a bunch of arcade games and the basketball shooting things
Yeah,
and
yeah.
those things. And just like had sushi and went there and had a great time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
just a
have
bunch of
one
money.
here. It's called Dave and Buster's. It's kind of like the same thing, like
Dave and
arcade.
Buster's.
Yeah, Dave and
I
Buster's.
thought that was only for movies. I thought that was like a made up thing. Is that a
No,
real establishment?
that's a place. Yeah, it's a big
Oh, damn.
arcade, and there's like a restaurant in there and a bar. So no, it's a huge thing. They're everywhere over here in the States.
Damn. Okay, there you go. I better go to one next time I'm over. Let's go.
That's so hilarious.
That's so fun.
But no, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good. Man, these guys in the chat are showing crazy
There's
love.
so many
Chris,
names in here.
oh shit. Yo, look at this beautiful man I was just with a week
My
and a half
God,
ago. Will of the
I love
Force
you.
with the
Silly Willy.
9.99. Congrats on the
Think
new
about you
shows.
weekly.
Guys, Star Wars fans are gonna love this. And Ricky, $2 holler. Your congrats on the new podcast. Appreciate that.
I love it. So good. So good. Thank you. That's
Yes.
so nice. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. So fun.
We got 60 people in here right now.
60 people. Oh, jeez.
65.
What are you all doing?
Awesome.
What are you all doing? You got nothing better to do on your Wednesday night? What are you all doing here? What are you doing here? That's great. Look at that. That's hilarious.
Star Wars nerd with the $10 holler. Happy birthday, Hannah. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Hey, and you picked up a Rayside hat a couple of weeks ago there.
Yeah.
That's I'll take that as a birthday present. Thank you.
Yo, this chat is
Oh, I
on
love it.
fire. Happy birthday to
love
Hannah
it.
and the new podcast.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
that's so true. This is gonna be the birthday of the podcast now. Every
It is.
year, it's like, oh, I gotta share it with the Sith side now. Love it.
Oh,
Love it.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Griff,
that's
what
it.
up, man? Appreciate you popping in. So
It's
here,
so fun.
I'll kind of scan through the regular chat and say hi to everyone. There's a bunch in here, and then we could kind of get into.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Give
can't
us
even
a
keep
scan.
up. These guys are crazy right now. TVC with the $2 holler. Can't wait to watch you guys
Insane.
each week.
Oh, thank
Star
you.
Wars nerd
Yep,
with the
we'll be here.
gifted. Yes. Appreciate that. So, guys, we will be multi-streaming this from both channels every week. So appreciate you guys popping in. Shout out to Galactic for being a member for 2 months. Damn, these guys are not stopping. I can't even keep up with the member chats.
Going crazy. I love it. I love it.
My brother Nick, history is tonight. Prepared for many more live streams. Happy birthday, Hannah. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, thank you. I was mute. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So nice. So nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right. So we got and we were talking about him right before because you're wearing a shirt.
Yes.
Gory Comics.
We're here, baby. We're here. Look at that CRISPR design. Look at that. And I'm currently, if you were in my stream yesterday, I'm currently building the Rex Lego helmet. And look at that. Look, it's Rex everywhere today. But
oh yeah,
Category Comics for gifted me the shirt to wear for today, and it came on my birthday too. It arrived yesterday, so I was like, "Happy birthday, me!" Damn, thank you.
That's perfect.
Good times. Thank
timing. You. So, MacMan, what's up? Patrick, what's up? Yo, there is a ton of people.
So many brick
creations.
Oh,
Infinity, Delta Dan, Phidias, Quinlan, Daisy, JT in the building.
So many legends, so many great names in here.
Imperial Remnant. Yeah, there is a lot. Chris, who I was just with recently at ICCC. Victoria, TVC. What up, Daniel?
I can press comments as well. I forgot I can do that.
Yeah, you can too. Yeah. There you go. Look at you. Look at
me. I'm a big girl now. I'm 25. Ray Mum and Sith Daddy. Let's go. You betcha.
Lightning. Yes.
Because the bit was that we were divorced because you had them on half the week and I had them the rest of the week. But now that we're all together, we're mending. We're mending the Star Wars family.
Yes, we are.
Oh, love it.
Hannah's the future. Yava in the building.
Oh, Yava's there. There he is.
DB.
This is so fun.
Rex. Dude, there is a lot of people. A lot of people.
Crazy. Oh, this is so insane. This is so fun. I think this is going to be really great. Because we're only 8 minutes in. We still got a lot to chat about. Because I think this is going to be the fun thing is that even there's not a lot of crazy news right now. There's not a lot of big things happening.
No.
But with us, we can talk Star Wars for a long time. So I feel like we'll always have something to talk about, and especially today in this show, I think we both have a few things we want to hit on and talk about. But then we'll jump into I reckon we just do a full-on Q&A, just bombard us with questions, and we'll try to just rapid fire any Star Wars questions you have for us, or non-Star Wars questions, maybe depending. But yeah, how does that sound? That sounds good. I think.
No, that sounds really good. Rossi with the $5 holler. Tony, get Hannah to go to MegaCon. She can rent a car and be our designated driver since she's 25.
Hey, why am I the Dezo? You're the Dezo, Rossi. Because you're right here. Why am I the Dezo? Oh, that's great.
Delta Dan says, pump for the new show. Happy birthday. Much love. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Man. Yeah, this chat is crazy.
Yeah. It's great.
Brady, I'm trying to get everyone's name at least once, but it's hard. There's a lot.
This is crazy. 75 people in the chat right now.
Mario, what's up? Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about first?
Well, dude, I think we should jump into some con talk because you obviously had quite an experience. You've been at ICC. Is it ICC or ICCC? Am I missing one?
3 C's. ICCC. Yes.
Jeez, that'll get you. But you were there. You had a great time. Of course, that's some of your peak content is the great vlogs and everything you do. So let's start us there. I know you probably, obviously all your content and talked about it in live shows, but just give us another overview. Just what an experience that was for you.
So ICCC was like no other con experience I've ever had. First, I want you to promise me you'll come to ICCC next October 2025.
What city is it?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Nashville. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine.
Yes. All right. And
Convinced.
I'm gonna,
Nashville. Is that where they have the chicken?
yeah,
Nashville
yeah,
chicken?
yeah. Well, there's chicken everywhere,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's
Let's do
really
it.
good
All right.
chicken there.
Gotcha.
Well, the only reason why that way I could go back to our first episode and be like, hey, you said you're going, you're coming, you promised
That's true. You got to hold it against me
everyone.
now. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
literally, like, you will both apply for press, you'll get in free. We could book the hotel January through ICCC, and you don't pay till you check in, so you don't have to worry about that. All you got to do is
Yes.
save and fly
We should
to
get bunk
America.
beds. Yeah.
They don't have bunk
okay.
beds.
They don't have bunk beds.
That'd be crazy though.
Right. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think I love how you've already got this planned out for me. Yeah. Let's. I'll work on that. That sounds good. October, is it? It always in October.
I think it'll probably be in October again, because this you've never experienced a convention like this. Yo, Grayson, see, Grayson was there too. You'll never experience a con like this ever. I can honestly say I think my best and favorite con experience ever, and I've been doing cons since 2015, was last week at ICCC. Better than Celebration, better than Fan Expo Chicago, where I met Mark and Hayden. My best experience was there, and it's because it's kind of like Celebration. So everyone's there is happy, good vibes, but it's smaller, it's less packed, and it's tons of stars, but they're there with you at the hotel. It's insane. I got in the elevator Saturday, right? Little Warwick Davis zooms in on the Segway and he's like, "Can you press floor 4, please?" I was riding the elevator with Willow. Like, it was crazy.
No way.
Yeah. And that stuff like that was every day. The very first day I got there, Wednesday, I flew in. I'm waiting for Ricky to come. He drove. So I'm out in front of the hotel waiting for Ricky to pull up. And Dennis Lawson is just standing there. Wedge Antilles is just standing there waiting for somebody too. And I'm like, bro, like, Captain Wedge Antilles is right there, right next to me.
Yeah. Did you say hi? Did you say anything?
It took me 10 minutes. I was so nervous. Because, like, I didn't want to bother him. I didn't want to be like, oh my God, Captain Wedge. It took me 10 minutes to work up the nerve just to say hi real quick.
Yeah.
So that same night, we went to dinner in the hotel lobby. We walked down. Freaking Biggs Darklighter was having dinner with his wife. Biggs from A New Hope was there. And then we're sitting down, and then I look over, and then Timothy Zahn is just there having dinner with his wife. And like the guy that designed all the Kenner Star Wars figures in the 70s, he said he's at a table right there. And we're just, me and Ricky are just there, and all these legends are everywhere around us. And that was before, it was insane. And then fast forward to when the show started, it was unreal because, like, everyone was just so cool, so down to earth. You would rack up interviews there like crazy because you, like, are really, really good at that. But there,
I weasel my way in. I get in there.
So here, there's no weaseling. You just do it. It's insane.
Just do it. Wow.
Yeah, which is so cool. And like Timothy Zahn and Mark Thompson. So Timothy Zahn, creator of Thrawn, Heir to the Empire. Mark Thompson voiced Thrawn in the audiobook. So he was Lars before Lars. Like, he sounds great as Thrawn. And we went to their booth every day and just talked to them because they're such fans, asked them questions like 2 to 3 times a day. If we walked by their booth and there was no one there, we kind of just checked in to make sure you good, you need anything, you need some pizza, like anything.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah.
So like Timothy Zahn kind of like was so used to us. Yeah, right there. Literally just go up and ask. Like, and it was funny.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Grayson was nervous the first day to ask questions, but then after that, every day he went up. What do you think about this? What about this? I'm doing this campaign. Like, we just went in, and they loved it because, like, they're people too, just like us. They're fans just like us. It was just surreal. And then, like, one thing, Zahn, if you can meet Zahn, he's worth it. I got 7 autographs from him. 7.
What the hell are you gonna do with 7 autographs? What else?
So like, selfishly, I'm gonna keep most, but I got like this card autographed. I got like a couple of these.
Sweet.
I did one as a giveaway, and Malekith won it, so I have to send it over to him in Germany. And then, like, I got another one signed by him, and a couple comic books, a plaque. So a few of them I'm gonna give away, and then Mark Thompson, who voiced Thrawn, he also voices Gengar in Pokemon. So I had him sign like this Gengar card, which is really cool.
That is
Yeah,
so random. That's
yeah,
hilarious. Wow, damn.
yeah. But not only that, the hotel lets you do room sales. And this is so weird if you've never done it or seen it. You can prop open your hotel room and set toys, collectibles, figures all over the bed, the
Dude,
dresser. People come in and buy stuff from your room. So we did that.
that is so weird. That is
We
such a weird concept.
it
That's
is.
crazy.
We did that every night, and I made like $400-500 selling stuff, and I just used that to buy autographs and more collectibles, which was insane.
Damn. Wow. So is it like promoted by the convention? Like how is that
Yeah,
organized?
yeah, no, they talk about it a little bit, but I think they made a deal with the hotel and let them know, hey, just so you guys know that they do this. Is that okay? And the
Mm,
Sheraton Music City Hotel in Nashville, literally, they okayed it. So
wow.
so that's an everyday thing, but I gotta show you this. This is nuts. Friday night, one night only, they let us take control of the hotel lobby, right?
Wow.
So the hotel lobby, you could bring tables down, you can set up and do basically the room sales, but in the lobby of the hotel. This was probably my second favorite thing about the show was seeing this, right? Let me bring this up real quick. Let me reshare this. Because if you never seen this or like experienced it, it's like it'll blow your mind. So literally, this is the hotel lobby, right? So
Look at you.
that's mine and Ricky's stuff right there. And my buddy Patrick,
Wow.
we just set up right in the lobby. As soon as you walk in.
Wow,
But
this is literally just the lobby. You're in the lobby. Wow.
this guy has a shopping
Yeah.
cart.
A shopping cart? Jeez.
But look, it's literally Hannah, there's stuff everywhere. Everywhere you
That
look,
is so cool.
it's crazy, like everywhere.
That is insane. That is crazy.
Look, these
That's so
guys.
cool though. Like this is such a, integral part of the fandom, I think. Because then you have the conversations with like all the stall holders or like, people looking at stuff being like, oh yeah, that's how long have you had that? Da 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 da. Like you have all that connection with everyone. I love that.
And then look who came shopping at our table. Timothy Zahn is shopping at our table.
Did he get anything?
So he didn't buy anything from us, but from another table, he bought a Lego set for his son because we asked him the next day, like, "Hey, how did you enjoy it? Did you buy anything?" And he said that
Damn.
his son loves to build Legos. He bought him a set. Look at that jacket he's wearing. The chimeras on the back. He's there
Oh my
flexing on us,
gosh.
showing off his jacket.
What
like
an absolute legend.
like literally
Yeah.
hanging out with Zahn in the hotel lobby with a bunch of fans and collectibles everywhere. Unheard of.
Insane. That's so
Tiara's right
cool.
there too. Look, she's right
He's
there
just
talking to
chatting.
him. Yeah,
That's so cool.
so crazy. But literally, like that's another thing with this show is that experience. And then like all of us were there. There was about 15 of us, all content creators, and we finally got to meet for the first time, like in person, hanging out, going out to breakfast, going out to dinner, doing random adventures in the middle of the
Mm,
day. And we were staying in the hotel. So whenever you bought anything, you could just walk up to your room, drop it off, and come right back, which was nuts.
yeah. It's much more convenient. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I even hit up Blora Mandalore, Jeremy over there, and I'm trying to get all you Aussies out here. I was like, bro, you need to come because you will go nuts here because he loves the collectibles and he will get it there. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. There you go. I love that.
Yeah, I had to hold it in with Zahn. He was just, oh my, it was just so cool, man. So cool seeing
That's
Zahn.
insane. Creator of Thrawn. Insane.
Flex.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
Re-listening to the Empire against Night. Yeah, do it. Do it.
yes. So you have to come. You're gonna go
I think I gotta
nuts
come.
there.
Yeah. 100%.
And what's wild is for next year, I'm looking forward to ICCC as much as Japan Celebration, which is nuts because Japan is nuts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We're both I can tell like we're both struggling tonight to like keep our coughs at bay. Like we're both
Oh,
a little
I
bit
know.
sick, aren't we?
Yep, I know. My throat, I feel the tingle. I have to keep
Yeah.
pressing mute and stay hydrated, but we are
Is that
freaking
a
here for
Powerade?
the people. Yep.
Is it Powerade? Nice.
America, baby.
Powerade. Yeah, gotta love
Powerade.
it. Look, that's a sick bottle. Damn. But yeah. Yeah, the I mean, speaking of just anything that's happening in Star Wars right now, there's a Mace Windu book out that
Yeah.
kind of seems cool, and I kind of want to read it. I don't know if I'll read it like very soon, but it looks kind of sick. I don't know if anyone in the chat's read it. Revan just started the book. Anyone else seen that this Mace Windu book is out
It
and
just
around?
dropped a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a recent one. Yeah, but yeah, I'm keen to look into it actually because it could be good. It could be good. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yes, I mean, yeah, I'll tentatively commit to ICC. Is it the
Yeah.
same weekend as LA Comic Con? Does that usually happen?
Well, it happened to be the same weekend this year because like last year, LA Comic Con was in December. They moved it to October for some reason, which I thought was weird. So who knows if it'll be the same next
Yes.
year?
Yeah.
But honestly, though, ICCC was better than LA Comic Con. I don't care what y'all in California say. And they had Hayden and you in there, but like I'm a little spoiled because I've met them a bunch. I'm a little biased.
Okay, all right. I met them a bunch. Oh yeah, okay, all right, big shot. Jeez. Yeah, because that's I would love to like if I was to come to the States for a convention, like ICCC sounds like a good commitment, but I was like, I would love to line up another convention like the next weekend. So I'm like there for like 10 days and do like 2 conventions, which sounds like, that would be insanely intense, but more, you know what I mean? Like more bang for a buck.
Yeah. Hopefully, I guess whenever they announce the dates, we'll see. That honestly would be sick though if ICCC was one weekend and then LACC was like the next weekend, or vice versa. I mean, maybe you'll get lucky. Who knows? Who knows?
Because obviously it's much easier for me to fly to the West Coast, so because then I don't have to like fly like 50 times for like 27 hours. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe ICC, maybe Nashville. Get that hot chicken.
So, what about for you? What's the next con for you? Because I think you got something coming up soon, right?
Yeah, so I have another con coming up in November, early November, and it is Supernova Brisbane. And the interesting thing with this con is that this is the first, like, apart from Tim Morrison, because he's like, obviously he's in New Zealand, so he's often around. Apart from him, we have Anthony Daniels coming out to Australia, and he will be at Brisbane Brisbane Supernova, which is really crazy.
Sorry to cut you off, but you just got $100 super chat from Obi-Wan Kenobi, Hannah's ICC 2025 fund, and appreciation for Tony convincing me not to miss out. Oh, yes. Good. I'm glad you did it. LA Comic-Con is September 26th to 28th. Yo, so Hannah, if he does it the same first weekend in October, you might be able to do both.
We could line this up 100%. Oh man, that's insane.
Damn.
But $100 dudes, my guy. What?
You know what? If that happens, I will meet you in LA and I'll do LA Comic-Con.
Yeah.
If it's the weekend before, and then I'll go to ICC after.
Yes. And we'll do both. Yep. We'll lock it in. Lock it in. The fun has started. So I got to commit to it. 100. So I can't rationalize $100 super chat. It's red.
I saw red. I thought it was danger. I'm like, why is the super chat red?
Oh,
damn.
Damn. Dude, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, Obi-Lee. Thank you so much. And Obi-Lee is such a great fan of Star Wars and a great person in the fandom and the community. Thank you so much for all your support, man.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
$100 dues. You gotta get that $1 in you.
Yes. Okay, continue. Sorry, I was just that froze me.
That's insane. No, thank you. Yeah, I always forget to look at the chat. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, Anthony Daniels is coming to Brisbane. So currently
Oh,
working on that media pass. So can hopefully, I don't know how available he will be, but get a chat in, get a conversation and an interview in with Anthony Daniels, and
yeah,
also Tem Morrison is going to be back. Of course, I've got my little Tem Morrison shrine behind me
yeah.
with my signed photo for
Ooh,
free, my helmets and pops. So I'm hoping to see him again as well there, and hopefully being like, "Hey, buddy, yeah, remember me?" Go slide in like that into his DMs in real life. So that's what's happening, and so hopefully all of that's going to line up. Brisbane. Anyone from Brisbane in the chat? Actually, we should every like con we talk about, we should see if there's anyone there in the
from
chat
the
right now,
chat.
because I guess some Australian viewers and like an oddly large amount of them are from Brisbane. So I'm like, anyone from Brisbane right now? I don't know. We'll
How
find out.
how far is Brisbane from you?
It's about a 12-hour drive or a 1 hour
Damn.
flight.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna fly and stay over there, I'm guessing, probably,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um,
I'll fly up there and stay there for the
h-
weekend. Yeah.
how many days is the show?
It's only 2 days because the things with conventions in Australia, because there's like one, there's not a lot of us here. Like we don't have a very big population.
Oh,
Um, and then oh, oh you poor Australia. Oh. No, it's a good thing. You kidding? Everyone's got a backyard.
oh, true.
And yeah, I think it's just small population, the smaller intensity of it, and it's very laid back. Our conventions, even if they're big, like the one in Sydney that I usually go to, you get, I don't know, what's the number, like 20, 30,000 maybe? 20,000, maybe. Um, it's still like everyone's very low key. Everyone's very
Mhm.
relaxed. It's like, come on in, come check out, get some food, walk in, look at some comics. Like it's very
Yeah,
relaxed. And I think it's a very different energy to American conventions, I think.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So what was the question? What are we talking about?
About just what your next con was and
Oh
how
yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
Brisbane.
It is
So
different.
who else is gonna be there besides
Brisbane.
Tamora?
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Like,
Brisbane.
don't say the A. Brisbane. There you go. There you go.
Brisbane.
That's great. You just skip the A. Brisbane.
So Tamora and Anthony Daniels. Any other Star Wars people there?
I don't believe so. There's some other interesting. We've got what's his name? David Wenham, who played Faramir in Lord of the Rings for Lord of the Rings fans.
Okay.
And also the Australian actress that I'm forgetting her name as well, that played Erwin in Lord of the Rings as well. So I'm like, my second fandom that I love is Lord of the Rings. So I'm like keen to see
Oh,
them. I might go
nice.
see them as well. I might get a auto from
Yeah,
them as well. 'Cause they're cool. They're cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I'm thinking if LA Comic Con is that weekend before, Hayden and Hewan are probably gonna go there again. Are
Should
you
we
gonna
should we
are
get a
you
duo? We should get a duo with them.
oh my god, that'd be insane. I'm down.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
any excuse to see the boys again because every time feels like the first time. It feels so amazing. It's crazy when you meet those guys. It's unreal.
Oh no, am I pixelated or lagging out at all?
It's good right now. Before it was kind of like ooh, but I think it's
Oh
because you're
no.
sick. It's because when you're 100%, then
Yeah,
it'll be HD.
it'll be like crisp and
Yeah.
8K. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, I love it. Um, but yeah, because I apart from Tem, and I've met the armorer Emily Swallow, and Omid Abtahi, who's Dr. Pershing. Apart from them, I
Yeah.
haven't met any other Star Wars people in real life.
Oh
Because even when I
man.
went to Anaheim Celebration 22, I didn't get any autos at all. I didn't get any autos or any photos. Because I was just like, I don't know, I was just overwhelmed and like focusing on experiencing just the convention because it's such a
Yeah.
big, like, you can literally spend days just walking that show floor. And also the panels, like I was really into seeing all the panels. And so I really haven't like done any really massive photo ops apart from Tem really. So yeah, I'm so like my life has to complete when I meet Hayden and Ewan, and even the Clone Wars gang. I would love to meet Matt Lanter,
Ooh.
Ashley Eckstein. And Rosario Dawson's like so high up on my list to meet. Oh my god, I want to meet her so bad.
So it's crazy. Like yesterday, like Rosario's pretty high up on my list because like I've loved her since before Ahsoka. Like, so at ICCC, I found this trading card there, and I bought this because I'm like, yo, if I bring this to Rosario and have her sign this, nobody brings her this. She was in this movie called Clerks 3 back in like 2006.
The hell? Wow.
So if I bring this and have her sign this, bro, she's gonna fall in love with me. It's a wrap.
It's gonna happen.
It's over.
You're done.
But I also loved her. She was in Netflix's Marvel universe. She was in the Daredevil show, The Punisher, Luke Cage. She was in all those shows. She was just a nurse in there, but she was just badass. Like she's just a badass character. So I'm dying to meet her, and all the fan interactions I see people have with her at cons are so nice, and she's so down to earth. It looks like she spends times with you. She does fun poses and pictures. I'm already in love with her, but I think I'm gonna fall in love with her even more. Don't tell Shin, because Shin is amazing in person too.
I don't know. You've got your lady behind there looking over your shoulder. You gotta watch it.
I know. But yeah, Rosario is high up on my list. I cannot wait to meet her.
But I definitely think this back-to-back weekend plan of conventions is a good plan. I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually, like, after the stream and later on, I'm gonna start looking at hotels over there in LA and book something now just in case. Cause like with Expedia, the website, you could book and not pay to you check in, and you could always cancel at any time. So I'm legit gonna book something there just in case, because that'll be such a crazy trip. LA, LACCC, and then going over to ICCC. It'll be nuts. So nuts.
That'd be great. It would be so insane, so crazy, and so many people like. That's what I love about the Star Wars fandom, is that like, because everyone is so everywhere. Like it's not a location based thing. Like everyone is just everywhere. So it's like we could see so many people in so many different places. I love it.
That's why I loved ICCC, because like the Nerd Dad Chris came out from Vegas. General Kenobi's bunker came out from Texas. Everybody came from all over, and we all met up there, and it was super dope. Yo, Brick Creations, my cousin. Hey. Thank you so much, guys, for creating such an awesome geeky space. Loving it. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a good time. We're having a good time. We still have so much to talk about. Like I reckon we should talk about like shows at the moment, because even though it's a little quiet, we've got Skeleton Crew coming up, and I don't know, some thoughts about that. And then I still think we should open up to some Q&A session.
Yes. So I heard there's some like convention, like a movie con or something in November somewhere, and Skeleton Crew is going to have a presence there. So I think we're going to get the second trailer in November. I forgot what the name of the show was called. Somebody was talking about it, but we only have that one trailer that officially dropped, and December 3rd is when it drops. And 2 episodes drop that first day. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's perfect that it drops on Tuesdays, because then the next day, Wednesday, we'll get to talk about that episode before it. But I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it should be fun. There shouldn't be like anything in there that'll like rile up the fan base and like mess things up, because it should be just its own thing. But either way, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. What about you?
Yeah, because I mean, let's be real for a second, mate. The fandom, for one reason or another, I feel like is quite worn after the Acolyte, and I feel like everyone's feeling it. Even if you liked it or disliked it, I feel like everyone's feeling quite worn.
Yep.
And I think, I think Skeleton Crew.
You okay?
Has the ability. Yeah, I just had to cough. Has the ability to be a bit of an antidote for that lack of enthusiasm or wanting to be engrossed in Star Wars right now, because it does seem quite young, and I think because of the young actors, and it's maybe toward a bit of a younger audience, but that could actually be quite a good thing for Star Wars fans of all ages to have something that's lighthearted. And from what I'm getting from it, it is just a bit of a piratey action. We're lost. We'll find our way out together with friendship. It does seem like that. Yeah, exactly. And that actually might is that on the top of my list of like Star Wars stories that I need to see? Probably not. But I think it might be something that is really refreshing right now for Star Wars fans, that we just see some cool ships, we fly around space, we, have some cool blasters, have some aliens in there. That could feel really good. And I'm quite hopeful that that might just, kind of just refresh our palates of Star Wars, perhaps. Just with the past 6 months, honestly.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, because I'm on the same kind of thought idea with you of just like that. I mean, this shouldn't like break our minds, really. Like nothing crazy would be happening in it, but that's probably a good thing. Probably a
So
good thing.
Rossi with the $5 holler says, Hannah, what's your favorite saber color and hilt?
Ooh, my Leia saber up there. That's my favorite hilt. Favorite color, I probably a green. I love a good solid green saber.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then Al from LA says, what did you have for your birthday dinner with the $11.38 super chat? Very specific. I like that. I'm not mad at that.
It's 11:38. Come on, Star Wars fan. 11:38. Looks so like, I had sushi for my birthday dinner. It was very good. Sushi and a shit ton of beer. That's what I had.
Nice. What kind of beer? I assume that it's just Foster's in Australia.
No, how dare you? Let's go no further.
That's because I don't know. So like, what kind of beer? Like, what do you guys have out there? Are you gonna grab some right now?
Do you want me to crack open a cold one for the show at 11 a.m.? That's a good time for it. Foster's doesn't exist. Get that out of your head. I've never had one. I've never even seen one. I've never seen one in the store. I don't even know where to buy one. Any pub, liquor store, anywhere. It doesn't exist. It's fake. It's fake news. It's spread to you Americans about us. Well, specifically to last night with sushi, I have I like drinking Japanese beer with it. So Asahi or Sapporo, Japanese brand beer. So I had that with sushi, but my usual drink is probably a Carlton Dry or a Great Northern. That's another great one. Iron Jack. They're great names. But none of this Foster's bullshit. None of that. That's seawater. There you go.
Macman, member for 1 month. If you two made a Star Wars movie together, what would it be? I don't know, Hannah. What would it be? What would you want to do if we?
I don't know. I think it would be Jedi best. I feel like we would make a good Jedi movie.
Sure, but I would want Darth Maul in there meddling around somehow.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. What about a movie about Dathomir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Because you can
I'm
have
a big
Maul,
Dathomir fan.
Asajj, Marin, Mother Talzin, Morgan Elsbeth, Savat. Oh my God, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do a Dathomir, the rise of Dathomir or something.
Oh, the rise and fall of Dathomir.
The shadow of Dathomir.
Oh, see, that's one thing that I wish they would explore more in live action. And in my Ahsoka finale reaction, when they came back and when that red planet came up on the screen, I screamed, Dathomir! Like I knew right away it was Dathomir. So I swear to God, Filoni, we better pick up on Dathomir or see that red planet wasteland in Ahsoka season 2 or in this movie. Cause like, I love Dathomir so much.
100%. I think that fact and that shot is so overlooked when thinking about the Ahsoka show. Cause it's like, that's a big
huge
moment. That's a big fact that will be going back there. So I'm really excited for Ahsoka season 2 for that reason, but also for Dave's movie as well. Yeah, like you said, like I think the idea of bringing it back into the story is really cool.
It is. That's the one thing I'm so excited for next year. The most is Ahsoka season 2, and like I want to try to finesse my way. I don't really care about the red carpets and the premieres and stuff, but like for Ahsoka season 2, I would die to be there. Like sit next to Shin and we could watch the first episode together. Me and Shin casually.
You can
but
pull one of these.
yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I just love the first season so much because I love Rebels. So
Yeah.
I'm really pumped for the second season. It just sucks. We gotta wait. What 2026 is when it's gonna drop?
Yeah, well, I saw another report from Bespin Bulletin saying that it's not going to start filming till spring. Spring.
2025.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, that's far away. But we've had this discussion before. That does seem to line up of when they would stop filming the Mando movie. So I'm like, there's probably a lot of characters crossover, and Dave's busy
Yep.
until then. It kind of makes sense, but it does feel so far away.
And then we should get that Mando movie the end of 2025, right? That's when it's supposed to drop.
The Mando movie?
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. We don't.
No, 26. I think it's meant to be May 26th.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god.
I don't think it's December. Yeah.
So then we won't get Ahsoka till after that freaking movie, because that movie will probably like somewhat connect. Damn, man. We gotta wait so long.
Right. And like all we got next year is Andor season 2. I think that's like unless they're doing a secret backdoor something of an animation show.
They have to.
Yeah.
They have
Which
to.
yeah, I'm with you. Like they have to. But like Andor's all we got next year, which is kind of insane. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. So Andor season 2 does look good. I did not enjoy season 1 at all whatsoever. So chat, you guys could hate me all you want. Season 1 put me
At
to
all?
sleep. No, I
Okay.
liked
What?
two episodes out of the 12 I liked. I love Bix and B2 EMO. That's it.
That's interesting because I had a very similar experience watching it for the first time. I was like, this is overhyped. I'm not understanding
Yeah.
why everyone's saying this is amazing. But I didn't watch it for like a year and then I rewatched it in a binge form and I enjoyed it a lot more. I was a lot less critical and I was like, this is actually a cool story. And I found watching the episodes back to back, I got more attached to the characters than the first watch. But first watch, I was very much like you. But rewatch, I changed my tune a little bit.
I haven't rewatched it, and I have a feeling that I probably will enjoy it more on a rewatch. Star Wars nerd with the $2 and snore. But part of the reason I kind of ruined it, because like in my Star Wars brain, I'm like, okay, this is after Revenge of the Sith, this is before A New Hope. Everybody's alive, everybody's in their prime. Maybe Rex will show up, or Ahsoka, or Maul is running Crimson Dawn. So, like in my mind, I had these unreal expectations. In every episode, if I didn't see Darth Maul or somebody cool that I knew, I was like, So
yeah.
I'm sure it'll probably be better if I rewatch it. But season 2, like the trailer we saw at London, the trailer they showed at D23, it looks fire. It looks like Rogue One.
Yeah, I definitely think for those who didn't enjoy season 1, which is semi me as well. Like I'm still not like it's not high up on my list of favorite shows. I have a lot more faith in season 2 and
Me
like
too.
excitement.
And it's so funny. Even the chat right here is so split. Half the people love it, half the people hate it, which is interesting. But it wasn't like Acolyte though, because like Acolyte was way different than Andor. Because even the people that don't like Andor, they're still like civil and not like how Acolyte was.
Yeah, 100%. If with Andor, I want to know everyone's number for it in terms of its ranking. Because how many live shows do we have? Mando, Boba, Kenobi, Andor, Acolyte. Is that 5?
Ahsoka.
6. Okay, there's 6 live shows. Give us the number of where Andor is on that list. For everyone right now. What the hell?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Oh, this is my stupid like Apple thing. Apple does this.
Yeah, I have it turned off on mine.
Oh, smart. Yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna leave mine on. That's fun. Every time there's a super chat, I'll do that.
So Andor used to be at the bottom of my list for live action shows. And watching Acolyte through the first 6 episodes of Acolyte, I had Acolyte above Andor. But when I got to episode 7 of Acolyte, like just killed my vibe so much, I put it at the bottom. So I have Andor as second to last for live action.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the same. 6 for Acolyte, 5 Andor. What's the rest of our lists? I want to know our list now.
So I'll do Ahsoka because I'm biased, even though it should be Mando, because Mando season 1 and 2 are high quality. But Ahsoka, Mando, Kenobi, Boba, Andor, and then Acolyte.
Yeah, I think I'm similar.
Yeah.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Ahsoka, Boba, Kenobi, Mando.
Ooh, you have Boba as number 2?
Yeah.
So is that before you became best friends with Tem or after?
Before you go back and read my tweets. I've been saying it for
So
years of like
what?
how underrated Boba is.
No, I
Whatever.
enjoyed most of Boba except for like the stupid Power Ranger bikes and them making Boba kind of a little bitch. But why do you have Boba so high up?
It's just such a fantastically Star Wars show. Like I found it was so deeply Star Wars. I before I get into this, I'm gonna just fangirl for a little second because we got the Kai
Yo,
Patterson,
I
the
just
Kai
saw that.
Patterson in the chat right now.
Yo, shout out to Kai
Dude,
Patterson. Like they need to hire you, my guy. Like wow,
you
wow,
legend,
legend in the
true
chat.
legend in the chat. Damn, act cool, Tony. Oh my god,
Yes.
Kai Patterson is here. Shit.
This though, if he cuts Andor as a trilogy with Rogue One as the final, that's
Dude,
crazy.
that's insane. Please.
That's insane.
Please.
Damn.
Insane. Yeah. But 100%. But yes, if you didn't know, while you're here, Kai, I did a Kenobi react, and I'm quite a big fan of Kenobi. I really love most of Kenobi.
Yeah.
Did a reaction to Kai's cut of it, and I'm gonna release the Ahsoka reaction because he's done a cut of Ahsoka show. So I'm gonna watch and react to that in the next few days as well. So that's coming out.
Nice.
We're too nice.
Yes.
Probably, maybe.
Hey, he does good
Oh, I
work.
love
You
it.
do good work.
Yeah. I was like, you
earned that.
deserve it, man.
Yeah.
You're good. Oh, that's beautiful. But yes, live action shows. Boba. Why did I like Book of Boba so much? I think the Star Wars energy was there for me. I definitely there's a lot of elements of that show where it's like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we bartering over water? Like, I kind of get why, but also why.
Yeah.
But there was so many elements of it for me that I just so enjoyed and made me feel so kind of like my imagination of like, oh, that's so cool, the Pikes, and like imagining
Yeah.
like all the issues with all the on Tatooine and Boba trying to do all that and Cad Bane coming in. Like I just found my kind of surge of joy for Star Wars really came out with that show. And I think that really has overtaken my voice of my criticisms because I'm like it was structured weirdly. It was structured in a very odd way. And the writing, I feel like chopped and changed too much near the end of the show where it's like we went back and forth. And then, of course, we got the, iconic, fantastic episode with Luke, but why was it in that show? Fair enough. So I like, it's not that I go, oh, all of that is fine. It's just that I think the elements that were brought into this show, just kind of having Boba doing this thing. And to be honest, I actually don't really agree with the whole, oh, he's too soft in this show. Like, I don't actually think he's that soft. I think he's like, he is killing people. He's, shooting up people. He's like,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still doing it. He's just he's like this old, wise character of himself now. And I think that's what the story that he goes through with the Tuskens, I think that is fantastic. I love the whole Tusken storyline.
Yeah.
I think it shows that, like, okay, he's going to be like a man. Not that he wasn't a man of honor, because he was, but he's like, he's not only going to look out for himself, but he's going to take care of the people. He's going to, take care of the people around him, like how the Tuskens take care of their own. I think Boba, before that, was very individual. We see it even brought up in Clone Wars. Young Boba, he's had this trauma. He has this hate of the Jedi. They took his father away from him. And, he's trying to make his way with different bounty hunters, find himself. Like that is a concept that has been brought up in Clone Wars. And we see it in this show as well. Like he's been solo this whole time. And then now he's got to understand what it means to look out for other people and take care of other people. I think that could have been shown a little stronger. I didn't super love the Vesper crew. I feel like the storytelling in the first part of the season was a lot stronger with the Tuskens and everything. But yeah, I don't really buy into that. Like, oh, he's soft. It's like, no, dude, it's because he's wise now. Like, he's not just gonna kill everyone for shits and gigs. Like he's gonna try and figure out how to best be a leader in a way and protect people.
No, that's fair.
That's my spiel. That's my spiel about Boba.
One thing I thought was weird though is like the Mando episode was better than every episode in Mando season 3, which was nuts. And then that Luke episode, like why were those 2 episodes in there? Those 2 episodes were so like it threw me off, and it took away a little bit because he kind of got robbed of 2 full episodes because we're like hanging out with Mando, hanging out with Luke and Ahsoka. But I could say though, there's such a slept on moment in there that people don't talk about enough. But when I remember my jaw dropped when I heard her say it. But when Ahsoka said to Luke, "You're so much like your father," that was such a deep cut. Like it's like one of those memes where you go into my brain and you just see nothing but Clone Wars flashbacks of Ahsoka and Anakin doing tons of missions over and over. And like after that episode, I'm a little mad at Filoni, and I hope we get it. But I need to see the moment Luke and Ahsoka meet for the first time, and the moment they realize who they are, like the moment Ahsoka realizes you're my master's son, and the moment Luke realizes you're my you're my dad's Padawan. That like I want to hear that convo so bad.
100%, 100%. And I think I really hope that we try and revisit that in somewhere, like in Dave's movie or even in the Mando movie. Weirdly, if we see them again. But MacMan brings up an interesting thing here. Me and my friends call the Book of Boba Fett the Book of Star Wars because there's so much more than just Boba in it. I think you're actually onto something here where I think it would have been a lot smarter to title this like Book of Mandalorians or the Book of even like the Book of Grogu or something. I don't know.
The book of Tatooine, because you had like the Hutts, you had the Sand People, you had Cad Bane pop up, the Rancor, Jabba's palace.
Yep. Because I think that's a lot of criticism comes in for that too, and even from Tem himself, where of just like it just diverted in so many different ways that I think people were like, I'm going into this I'm getting a Boba only story, me included with this thought process, and there's so many other stories we're getting in it as well. Because I think if it was called that, people wouldn't be going nuts.
Yeah,
wouldn't be going nuts that there was the Luke episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what do you think of Ewan McGregor at LA Comic-Con saying the comment he did about, that they're exploring either more Kenobi or a season 2? How did that make you feel hearing Ewan say that?
Well, okay, I'm being super cautious because I haven't seen the footage of it, but I've heard contradicting things that he didn't say that. He 100% talked about but he talked about his like armor and everything, but he didn't say they're exploring ideas. Like
no,
did he actually say that?
So I'll hear keep talking.
Footage. I want to give me footage. Give me footage.
I'll bring up the clip. But yeah, keep talking while I find it.
Because I am cautious about that, but I think that is one of the best ideas for Star Wars right now. And like, granted, I know a lot of people didn't love Kenobi and felt let down or disappointed in one reason or another for that show, 100%, and that's valid. But even with that, and I'll ask this to the chat right now, like if you are one of those people that didn't love the Kenobi show, if we get, hey, here's a movie about Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin, running around being Master and Padawan again, and it's like this just movie, it's a Jedi movie with just those two. Are you going to go see it? Like, even with your feelings about the Kenobi show, you probably would. And a lot of people that haven't even seen any of the other shows or haven't been engaged with Star Wars recently will probably go see it. You know what I mean? So whether it's a movie or a show, I don't think it meant, well, I would prefer a movie right now, honestly. But I think my big point is like, I think I've said this before, like Hayden and Ewan are the Robert Downey Jr., plural juniors of Star Wars. Like they're the money makers. Like they need to get them in there. They those pull in numbers. And if we're talking literally, like Disney look at the numbers, they look at the ratings and the reviews, and they look at who's clicking in on the show. And if to me, like in a simple way, if they want that, if they want more, keep having Ewan's face on things and keep having Hayden's face on things. 100%. I'm hoping so much that I don't have to do a movie edit over season 2. That's really funny. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, son. There you go. What? Oh God.
There we go.
Where you go?
I
There
probably
you
was
go.
I probably was coughing, but I'm gonna play the clip and then I'm gonna let you know my thoughts. But I had to hear it. I found the whole panel and I watched the whole panel. The whole panel is amazing. It's a good watch. Like this guy, I could like listen to him read a book. I just love listening to him. But this is the exact clip. It's like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna play it right now.
Especially with the show. Is there anything in the Star Wars universe that you would like to do that you haven't done yet?
Obi-Wan season 2. Yes. Someone booing? Someone booed. Who booed? You don't want it? He doesn't want season 2. I don't know this guy. I don't know. I think there's definitely a couple of things. I quite like to wear that armor. I was speaking to someone earlier from the Clone Wars. I think that would be something that I'd enjoy. But I was figuring out with someone in the autograph queue today that would mean I'd have to be young. You know, I'd have to be younger. But they can do. No. I'm good.
This is a very popular choice.
Maybe just trim the beard a bit or something. Yeah, we'll be fine. Otherwise, it's like having those. It's the de-aging. It's the dots on your face for 3 months, you know. But I'll do it. I don't care. I think. Yeah. And that way, Hayden and I can really get back together again.
See, like, look at that reaction.
Yep.
Okay, so there's that. So there's definitely that is one idea. And the other one is obviously between the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series and when Alec Guinness is Obi-Wan Kenobi, there's got to be another few stories in there. And we're definitely exploring that, I think, would be the word to say.
Excited.
So that's what he said, that we're exploring that stories in between. No. So what do you think of that?
He's saying that to explore that stories. He's not saying Lucasfilm is exploring it. He said we're exploring that. No, go back to it. Go back to it.
And I can really get back together again. Okay, so there's that. So there's definitely that is one idea. And the other one is obviously between the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series and when Alec Guinness is Obi-Wan Kenobi, there's got to be another few stories in there. And we're definitely exploring that, I think.
We're definitely hoping exploring that.
Okay. What does he say again? So put the captions on. Oh, the definitely go back to like a second before it. In the end, okay. So
man, we got the whiteboard out on the first episode. This is crazy.
And of the Obi-Wan series. What does he say after that?
And when Alec Guinness is Obi-Wan.
Okay, yeah. So now Alec Guinness is Obi-Wan. Yep, next.
Kenobi. There's got to be another few stories in there. And we're
Okay. There's got to be. This is so interesting. Got to be more stories in there. And then what does he say? Then he says
and we are
definitely hoping, exploring that, I think.
We're definitely hoping. Okay. Well, exploring that, I think. Okay.
First, though, shout out to Al from LA with the 2187 super chat. No TSing Tao.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let's move it over here. Okay, so what he's saying here, there's got to be more stories in there, and we're definitely hoping. So this is its own thought. He starts a sentence here. He starts a sentence here. We're definitely hoping. That is not Lucasfilm. That is not Lucasfilm, and that's what people think is Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
That he's just saying where, probably in terms of him, like you know how it's like if I start a live show and I go, we're back, like it's not me and 50 other people, it's just me. He's just saying like, we're hoping that it's going to happen. So that's not Lucasfilm. Where if he had mentioned Lucasfilm before that, that would be Lucasfilm. But so it's, we're definitely hoping, and then he kind of like restarts his sentence. Well, exploring that, I think. So it still could be taken as like the word exploring, I think, is pretty key, because that's where everyone's like, oh, that when I think of exploring, it's the team at Lucasfilm, it's the story team trying to figure out what we could do with it.
Yeah.
That is the biggest word that could be taken as that. But my big thing is that I don't actually think he's making a direct comment to the fact that that's Lucasfilm planning that. I think he's just kind of saying that could pretty much mean him and his public relations dude is being like, hey, can you beg Lucasfilm to do more Kenobi? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can't. I don't like. So the second I saw all the things, I'm like, he like that. He wouldn't say that. If they're actually genuinely like sitting writing season 2 or writing the Kenobi movie right now, he wouldn't be saying that. He would know not to say something like that, I think.
That's true. That makes sense. Hopefully he's just trying to cause a ruckus in the fandom.
Yes.
And Lucasfilm season, like, oh shit, like they want this. Let's call them up and let's figure it out.
In that sense, that's smart. In that sense, I think that's great. And I think what he said and being like, oh, to be with Hayden again, and everyone going nuts, like that's so smart. That is so smart.
It is, and like that's what I want the most, is more of both of them together. Like, come on, those two together, like the Hayden that we got in Ahsoka, especially that flashback episode, it brought tears to my eyes. I was so happy. And imagine if we get I think we're gonna get it in Ahsoka season 2. I legit think we're gonna get a flashback, and Ahsoka is gonna be on Peridia with Force Ghost Hayden teaching her another lesson, and they're gonna flash back to a Clone Wars lesson that when she was younger, and it's gonna be Ariana Greenblatt again, Hayden back in that armor, and we're gonna get Hugh in there as well as in the Obi-Wan armor. They could do that so easily in an awesome flashback. And it would be nice if it was like a full episode of them. Just a Clone Wars episode in Ahsoka season 2 would make me so happy.
Because I think one thing with Star Wars storytelling that we haven't had probably recently, the closest thing I can think is probably the storytelling in Bad Batch, is that sometimes the stories don't have to be like long reaching in terms of time and period and what it's achieving in terms of like, we're going to save the galaxy again this season. Like, it doesn't need to be that to be an impactful story. I think, especially with the characters of Ahsoka and her being so strongly introduced to live action now, and live action fans have known her for a few years. We've deep fans have known her since, 15 years ago. But, she's a big story. She's a big story now. She has a big character now. People know her, and having Hayden and Ewan in that, like, that could be the story. It doesn't need to be this big, we'll explode the planet again and again.
Yeah.
Or it could easily just be like, what the fuck? God damn. I did a lover. Damn. Wow. I'm passionate, clearly. It can be a simple, like literally what you're saying, like it's the simple like flashback or just some sort of like force vision. They're both as Force ghosts trying to teach her something. in the moment with Sabine. Like, it could be as simple as that. Like, it doesn't need to be this big, long-reaching story. It could be like a simple story. And because think of the talk, the chat of around that Anakin episode. That's all it could be.
This is a good one by ABCD. Yeah, with the $2. Blow our minds and have a Padme in the flashback. Yo, in season 2, if they did like something where if they did do Abeloth and had her look like Padme, how that would mess with Anakin and Ahsoka because she knows Padme. Yeah. But I would die if they did the Clone Wars flashback and you see Natalie in the background in like an animated Padme outfit from Clone Wars in live action. I never even thought of that. I would die. And
Kate Blanchett as Satine.
Yo, yeah, there's so much
do a
storytelling
live action Clone Wars show.
They do. Yeah. Or even if it's a movie and it's just one mission that they never did. With Satine, bring Maul back, have everybody in it. You got Bo-Katan, you could have her in there with her sister Satine. Like you could have Tamora as Cody. Come on. Shout out to Galactic with the $2. No, and Star Wars, no, we're not going to get Taylor Swift as Abeloth. Thank you for the $2.
Please. My dreams will come true.
You love her. Weren't you?
I do.
Weren't you at her concert doing a reaction to something Star Wars? And you got like a million views on that thing, right?
It was the week of the Bad Batch premiere. And so I did a bit where I was watching the Bad Batch premiere, like at the Taylor Swift concert, just being like, hey guys, did you know that Amiga? And then
that was so good.
Yeah, that got like 3 million views. That was crazy. But that's all the Taylor Swift fans. I don't think that was all the Bad Batch fans.
I would love a live action Savage Opress. Savage and Asajj, bro, please.
Speaking of Padme, speaking of Natalie Portman, I think she should do a surprise appearance at Japan. I actually think it's on the cards because it'll be 20 years of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And I reckon they're gonna literally just be like, what's the number? Can we get you here? Like as in, what do you need us to pay you to get you here? I think that'll be sick.
I think she'll show up for the panel, the anniversary panel. I don't think she'll do photos and autos. I would love to be wrong and for her to do that because I would do that in a heartbeat. But I have a feeling they're gonna like surprise us and she's gonna walk out on stage. And if I could be sitting in that panel and see Natalie, Hayden, and Ewan on stage talking about revenge, that panel could finish and I could just die and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Good life. Good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Crazy.
100%.
Speaking of Japan, real quick update though. We did hold on. These super chats just keep popping up. Thanura, what's up with the $5? If Obi-Wan appears as a ghost to Ahsoka, it's Ewan, but to Luke, it's Alex. How would that work? To Ahsoka as Obi-Wan. I don't know.
No, you would just age up Ewan a bit. You would just give him a bit of a grey paint for his beard and hair. You just age him up. That's fine.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all. All right.
Yeah, so you talk about this real quick because I'm just gonna run to the bathroom.
Yeah, do your thing.
Mads,
do your thing.
Our boy Mads.
So they just announced for Star Wars Celebration Japan, Mads Mikkelsen as a guest, which is cool. That's Lars Mikkelsen's brother. Lars is Thrawn. Mads is Galen Erso from Rogue One. He was also like in Doctor Strange, a bunch of other movies. So this is pretty cool that he's coming. The crazy part though, and Jose General Kenobi was reading this during his live because I didn't look at this article, but it says here, take home your own Galen Erso hot toys available at Celebration Japan. And I'm like, there's no Galen Erso hot toy. And then maybe a few hours after this, Hot Toys Instagram posted this worldwide exclusive Galen Erso hot toy coming to Japan Celebration. Now, I don't know if by worldwide exclusive, if it means it's going to release there first and then everywhere else. I don't know. But yeah, I guess we'll see. But this is pretty cool. Mads Mikkelsen is going to be there. The other guests we've gotten so far, K2SO, Kamir, Boba Fett, Young Boba, 3PO, Tamora, Doug Chang, who is I'm very excited to meet Doug Chang. This guy did so much on the prequels, so much on the Mandoverse. This guy's a legend. And then Ashley, aka Ahsoka. So those are all the guests we got so far. But yeah, they just announced him a couple of days ago. Hopefully we get some more this month. I hope that we do. Looking forward to it. Shout out to MacMan with the $1.99. Cody should come back and help Obi out in season 2. No, 100%, man. We need that because especially after Bad Batch, seeing Cody in Bad Batch was so dope. And then my man just goes AWOL. So he's alive. Like, I want more Commander Cody in my life. Like 100%. 100%. Let's get a scene where Galen meets a young Thrawn. Yo, that would be wild. Imagine if they did that in Andor season 2. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I have a feeling Galen's gonna pop up in Andor season 2. That could be another reason he's at Celebration, especially if he pops up in the show. So I guess we'll see. We shall see.
Yo, can I promo my new merch?
Yeah, of course. Let's go.
Yes, let's do it. Let me grab a link. Hang on, because I got brand new merch. If you're liking the hat, if you're liking the hat, I have a bunch of designs out, and I've got some variants of this where they always choose the race side. I've got the Boba variant, the Maul variant, the Mando variant, and they all have like stylized character colors, and they have like a quote on the back. There's also the classic race side logo, but then there's also the race squad. If you're part of the race side as well, with all my favorite characters: Kiadi Ray, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Actually, yeah. Do you want to pull up the site? That's even better.
Yeah,
Brand new, baby. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. Yo, this is kind of fire.
Thank you.
Always choose the race side. Fear is my ally. That's badass.
Get it, sir. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and you're running a 15% off on orders over 25 for everyone?
Everybody.
Damn.
Right now. Only up for another day or so that sale's on. So go get it. Come on. Boom.
That is dope. Ooh.
Look at that crispiness. So good. But yeah, check it out. Link is in the chat. Did I link that?
Yeah, so the link is in the chat right now. It's in both our chats. So no matter what channel you're watching it from, you can click it. But yeah, this Kiadi hat.
It's good. Hey, yeah, of course you want to wear that out. You want to wear that out, right?
That is
so good. But you can get it on shirts. You can get it on hoodies as well. So all the designs kind of go across.
Oh my god!
You want to wear it?
Their shoe is Thrawn. Oh,
it's a classic.
Awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
cool.
some fresh merch in there for you. Gotta get it. It's a good time. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Yo, please tell me you're bringing one of these shirts to give to Tem when you go to Brisbane.
I think yeah. I've ordered a Brisbane. Remember? Think of Brisbane. Like a bin. Brisbane. There you go. That's it.
Brisbane.
Yeah. Brisbane. Perfect. Yeah, I've ordered a Boba hat to give to him. Because I think that'd be so cool. You'd be ripping my stuff.
I guarantee you he'll be wearing it the next day at the con.
I hope so.
That's so dope. Yeah, guys, definitely go check it out. Take advantage of that promo because that's good. That's
only
really
one
good.
more day. Only one more day. 15% off. It's applied for you at the end. You don't have to put in anything. It's just there.
That's awesome.
There you go. Yeah, thank you. But Mads Mikkelsen, you talked about him?
Yeah. So they announced him. What I thought was interesting is they're also releasing an exclusive Galen Merso hot toy at Celebration. So they talked about it in this article. Yeah, it is. And then Hot Toys Instagram posted this, like teasing it. So I'm wondering if it's a true exclusive and you could only get it there, or if it's going to drop there and release like later online. Because if that's the case, I don't need it. But if it's only there, I'm going to get it because I'm selfish.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, like con exclusives, Like, even if it's not something, a character or something you're crazy about, they're always good to pick up, hey, because it's like, it's right there. It's just exclusive for that thing you're at. So yeah, definitely. But interesting. I'm like, he's definitely got to be in Andor season 2. Like, if they're kind of gonna,
I know.
hype him up a bit, he's got to be in it. He's got to be in Andor 2.
He's got to. But so far from all the guests announced, so we got Mads, K2, Kamir, Boba, 3PO, Tem, Doug, and Ahsoka. Who are you most excited from out of these 8 to potentially meet at Japan?
Well, I would say Tem, but that's purely because I'm trying to become his best friend. But in terms of other people, definitely Ashley. I think this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna meet her for the first time. So I probably would get a copper photo and an autograph from her. I'm thinking of that. So I think I'm most excited to meet her. But yeah, like some legends like Doug Chang. Like I really, really love Doug Chang. He's a great guy. So yeah, depending on prices and like what I can get, I might get some cool people like that, because I think he's a legend of Star Wars at this point, which is super cool.
Doug Chang is the one I'm most excited for. This is his first time ever doing signings, autographs, first time ever. So I'm definitely hopping on the Doug train. I cannot wait to get to talk to him for a little bit. And I honestly looking forward to meeting Manny Jacinto. Like despite what you think of the Acolyte, he put that show on his back, and he was the best part. And I freaking loved Chimere, his helmet, his gauntlet. Like he crushed it. So I definitely want to show him love. Because like that's just like another villain wasted that we probably will never see again.
100%, absolutely. Also, Galactic Cantina. I got to get a Boba cutout. Yeah, I should, because then you have your Shin, and I'll have my Boba in the back.
Yes,
I should.
That'd be awesome.
Where did you get your cutout from? Actually, where's that from?
Let me find the website, because the website has it for everybody. They're cheap too. It was like $40 or like $35. Oh, here it is. Wow.
Is there a Boba?
Of course, there's a Boba. What version of Boba do you want? There's all of these.
Shit! Oh my god, that one. Yes. Oh, that's so cool. Look at him. Oh,
Yo,
I freaking love it, dude.
I was gonna say, well, because you're gonna fly out there, but if it was like a local con that you were driving to, imagine you bring that and have him sign that.
That would be so cool. That would be amazing. That's so cool. 100%. Nothing wrong with recasting. Who? Or you're just saying in general, recasting is okay to do. Didn't not like the Acolyte, but Maddie was so awesome in that show. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
good. He crushed it.
He was a standout.
He that episode 5, that opening when he just slaughtered everybody, I was like, yo, this is nuts. I loved it. I freaking loved it. But yeah, they got look at the
Gamorrean. Oh, gee, look how short his shorts are. Jeez.
He's too skinny though. I want a fat boy like Return of the Jedi.
Why? Also, hang on. Whoa, go back to the Gamorrean. Hang on, go back to the Gamorrean.
Yeah.
Are we just realizing, do Gamorreans not have nipples?
They're there.
Have nipples there? Oh,
it's like there's a little green nip. I see a little nip. There.
Little
there's
nip
a little
action.
nip there.
Okay. Yeah. They do have nipples. Carry on. All good. Crisis averted.
Ooh, that's...
Oh yeah, damn.
That's everyone's first love right there.
Even the Gamorrean was showing more skin. The Gamorrean was showing more skin.
This is dope, though. I love these cutouts. This is a dangerous addiction because they make it for everybody.
I love that. This is so cool.
Look at the Amidala.
Yeah, I didn't even know this. This is nuts. This is so cool.
You could get. I have a second one back there, but he's in the cut. I had him out during Ahsoka, but I have the chopper one.
Oh yeah, I feel like I remember seeing that.
Yeah. During my Ahsoka reactions, I had this chopper in the background.
That's so cool. How tall is he? What it says there? Inches. The hell does that mean? What the freak is that?
Inches. 12 inches is 1 foot.
What the? What's a foot?
What do you use over there down under? Kilometers, millimeters, centimeters.
Yes, because everything makes sense. It's like
That's
10
weird.
millimeters is a centimeter. 10 centimeters, well, 100 centimeters is a meter. 100 meters is a 100
You
meters.
you
1,000
do
meters is a kilometer. Like, it all makes sense. Not this bloody like 2.5 and a quarter inch, 4 foot eighths. Like,
what?
what the hell? You say like 50 numbers. It's like, hey, how
No,
big is that box? Oh, that's
you.
5/8.
Oh my god!
5/8. Who counts in 5/8? Just tell
You
me. Oh,
just
it's 10 centimeters.
you just said
God.
like 10 numbers, and I didn't. I stopped listening because like there's 1 inch,
Well, that's what you gotta say.
12 inch
That's what
is
you
a
gotta
foot.
say.
He's 5 foot 10 inches. Boom,
No, well, okay. You're
boom.
like a piece of wood, like like a piece of lumber that
Two
you
by
build a
four.
house with.
2 by 4.
What? 2 by
Two
4 what?
2 inches by 4 inches. 2 inches thick by 4 inches wide. Done.
Yeah, but and then you got to cut it with a
Math.
5/8 drill bit. Damn,
You don't
it's
cut with a
shocking.
drill? What?
Unreal.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
can't handle
So
it. Can't handle it.
speaking of languages and stuff, I have a word here I want you to say.
Oh, word. Okay.
What
That's
what
weird.
is this?
How dare you? That is a very easy word to say. Okay, that's a really simple word. That's aluminium.
What?
That's aluminium there. That's
Bro,
aluminium foil that you put
alu-
on your food
aluminum
to keep it.
aluminum foil. Where do you get aluminium? Where do you get that from?
Because you've been spelling it wrong the whole time.
It's on the
Americans spell it wrong.
this is spelled correctly. It's in the dictionary. Get a dictionary, pal.
Well, you get a bloody thesaurus because you're reminding me of another word for damn. It's aluminium, man. I think I think we spell it with like 3 extra I's. So that's why it's aluminium, man.
So that makes sense
Aluminum.
then, but this
That's not even.
says
That's just a sound. That's not even a word.
al-
Aluminum. You're just saying sounds.
aluminum foil.
Aluminium, dude. It's aluminium.
Aluminum.
Shocking. Unbelievable. I cannot handle you. I'm
E-
gonna start and end this show in one episode.
Every episode I want to bring a word just like to see how you
Oh,
pronounce it. So this week's the word of the week is aluminium, which
Aluminium, dude.
yeah, that's crazy.
Aluminium.
So
How it is.
freaking
That's how it
crazy.
is.
What
What
up,
do you
Ricky?
call oh my god, Ricky's still there? What do you call the like it's like a material that you use in cooking that you usually put it on like a sheet in the oven. What do you call that?
Oh, just like isn't it just like a baking sheet?
So
Well,
not the tray, like the
that
like you
sheet.
can
Oh, I think it has a name, but like I think some people call it like a baking sheet or some sort of sheet. I know what you're talking about.
because I've heard it called wax paper by
Oh
some
yeah.
Americans.
I think it's made of wax paper. Like a
Right.
baking sheet is made out of like wax paper material.
Mm.
Why? What do
'Cause
you
we
guys call it?
We just call it baking paper. Like, I
Oh,
think we've just like mixed it. It's fine. It's not
see,
that crazy.
yeah, that's not
Parchment
bad.
paper. That's
That's
official.
not bad. I don't know about that. Parchment paper?
Oh,
Maybe.
I think we might have talked about this. How do you say herb?
Herb?
Herb. Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean?
You say it normally. Is it? There's somewhere else. I think it's like Chicago or something. They go herb. They
Oh,
don't pronounce the H.
like herb and spices. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. I just say herb.
Herb.
Herbs,
Yeah.
herbs.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really use that word, so I don't know.
What about Amiga from the Bad
Omega.
Batch?
Omega. You say
Omega.
it like Omega because you sound like her.
Yes. Yes. I still to this day, I'm like have not forgiven half the fandom for this. Speaking of that Bad Batch bit I did at the Taylor Swift concert, half the comments on that video, like go check it out. I had to like delete some. Were people losing their freaking minds over how I said Amiga? Because I was like, because
Really?
I said it in the video, I was like, oh, Amiga. And they're like, it's Omega. Whoa. And they were just losing their shit in the comments, being like, you can't even say the name right. And I'm like, okay, 1, do you know that an accent exists? 2, Amiga says Amiga. Like Americans would say Omega, but she says it Amiga. So I'm like, you didn't listen to the show. God damn.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's my gripe with the Star Wars fandom right now.
That is so funny because that's how she says it on the freaking show. So like, why they getting butt hurt?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy. People are losing brain cells over it. It's crazy.
freaking jabronis. Oh, one last thing I got to show you real quick too. It's for Celebration. So the hotel next door, the APA, it has a walkway to the convention center inside the hotel. When I saw this, I'm like, yo, that is clutch. So watching this video.
Is this our hotel? Where are we staying?
Yeah.
We're in the same one?
Yeah. So literally, when you come out of the elevator, right, you walk into the lobby. There's a dinosaur in the lobby, which is cool. I like dinosaurs.
Sure, let's do it. Yep.
Right.
Roar. Love it.
Roar. But you go to these escalators here. You go up the escalators. Right. There's a nice lobby. There's the dinosaur roar, all that good stuff. And then there's the sky bridge that connects from the hotel. And you could just walk directly across.
Dude.
Right. And you're going across this bridge. And now it goes outdoors because you're crossing the street, but in the sky. It's a sky bridge. And then once you get across
the sky, that's beautiful.
You're walking in. Right, walking into the
wow, and it's you're in. That's insane.
And then
that's gonna be so cool.
Check out how big this convention center is. So this is the Makuhari Misi Convention Center. It is massive. I cannot wait to get in. Look how big that is.
That's delicious.
Yeah,
delicious. That's fantastic. Look at that.
Yes,
that's epic. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I cannot wait for Celebration.
I know.
It's gonna be amazing.
I could not freaking wait.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Kai pointing out also George Lucas specifically didn't care how people pronounced any of the names because he said so many different people in the galaxy would learn different pronunciations. It didn't matter to him. 80 at.
Yep. Even in a New Hope, like Luke says, Tatooine, we got to go back to Tatooine. They say everything so different. It's crazy. Han, it's there's
Leia,
so much.
Leia.
Yeah, Princess Leia. Yeah. Yo, Al from LA.
It's a beer. It's a beer. Right, like Sapporo, Asahi. I was saying Tsingtao, I think that's how you say that. A Japanese beer. I better taste it then. I better try it out. I'm a big beer fan. Let's be real. So yeah, I will. I'll cop some. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tsingtao. I'll remember it. remember it. Quinlan with an interesting question. Also, should we do like kind of like a final questions right now?
Yeah. Final questions.
Into our final questions. Get your thoughts in. We're wrapping up real soon. Quinlan Voss, I got a debate for you guys. Did Palpatine let Mace win, or did Mace overpower Palps?
Oh, so I forgot who it was, but somebody, it might have been Theory, or somebody asked Ian McDermott at a convention, did he let Mace win or did Mace win? And Ian McDermott said to them that, of course, I let him win, just to so that way Anakin could jump in to help him so he could fully turn Anakin. So
that's true. That is true. Yeah.
So it makes sense from that standpoint. And if Ian McDermott said it, now we got to ask George because George will know the true answer.
Yeah, 100%. But that makes sense. That because he would have known that would have pulled Anakin in for the final moment to be like,
yep,
I gotta save you because you're important to me. Yeah, 100%. The pronunciation Chewbacca. Is there another way to say it?
Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
Interesting. Absolutely. Question for you both of you guys. With the huge success of Deadpool and Wolverine, do you think Star Wars could do a similar buttercup type movie and be successful? Anakin and Obi-Wan. Honestly, that's almost my pick. I'm glad you bring that up. Anakin, Obi-Wan, just being Jedi in the middle of the Republic, DH them. I don't know, do it somehow. Do that 100%. That's what that would be. I think that would be super. I think that's what I mean by don't make it this big story of how they save the galaxy. Just make it a cool Jedi, cool shit movie. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
100%. Yep.
Also, as we're doing the final questions, let's get that Let's get that.
Ooh.
Enough.
I can hear the music, but I can barely hear you now.
Oh damn! God damn.
Okay, you're
What
good
about
now.
now?
You're
Is
good
that
now.
better?
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
good
better?
now. You're
There
good now.
you
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Kai had a final question. When will I get to guest star on the show to talk Star
Dude!
Wars? Yo, any
I was like gonna slip
freaking
into your DMs
time.
literally after this. Yes.
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 Oh,
Oh,
we
dude.
yeah. Yeah, we will talk 100%, bro. Any freaking
Please.
time.
Please.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna fangirl so fucking hard. That's great.
Oh
yeah,
my
absolutely.
God.
We'll,
Yes.
we'll be in contact. We'll hit you up real soon. That would be amazing. That would
No.
be amazing.
For sure.
So
And all right, maybe this for the last one. Solo, overrated or underrated?
cool. Ooh. I think rated. I think rated. Yeah, I think it's like, oh, it's actually a cool movie. It's got some cool characters in it, but it's not wow energy. It doesn't have a massive wow factor, and it's not super like pivotal to the Star Wars existence for me. So I feel like that's kind of like how most people would maybe say it. So I think it's rated. It's like, it's a cool movie if you think about it, but no one often thinks about it, sadly. Rip Solo movie.
I think it was more underrated just because it got shafted. Beyond the Dude Seat did an episode about it, and they didn't promo that movie at all. The first trailer dropped 2 months before it came out, and that was it. Every movie now is getting trailers a year out, year and a half out. So like they didn't set it up for success. So I feel bad for Solo.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. Although Alden in it was perfect. He was an amazing Han. I loved him as Han.
I liked him as Han for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think that pretty much does it for today, I think, gang. I think this was a very successful very first Sith side. So like we've been saying, it's going to be happening every Wednesday night from 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Talking Star Wars. What's going on? What have we bought Star Wars this week? What have we done, seen, read? And of course, just jumping into your great questions. And just the live chat was popping tonight. It was amazing.
Yes.
So we'll be always just excited to chat with you guys. And yeah, definitely in the future, I think we could have some really epic guests on, like, Kai's keen, there's some great names like that in here. I think that'll be epic as well. So definitely be added to the calendar. Every Wednesday, we'll be here for you to give you your serving of Star Wars love and chaos and fun. Tony, what a great show. Do you feel good? I feel like we did a great show.
It was just fun. Just hanging out with my friend Hannah and the chat for an hour and a half. I'm going to look forward to this every week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really good time. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching along. For all the number of soupies coming in tonight, thank you so much. Big or small, means a lot to both of us. It keeps us going and being able to create content for you guys. Of course, check out Tony and his stuff at Star Wars Sith 66 on everything for all of his coverage and content of cons and everything in between. And you can check me out at the race side on everything as well for the weird shenanigans that I've got going on as well. But anything else, Tony? I don't think we've got anything else to talk about. I think
that's everything. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat, and we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next time. Make sure you always choose the Sith side. I don't know.
Yes. Always choose the Sith side. Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.